Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Anwar and you are watching Dynamic English Academy. Today I am going to tell you what is IELTS exam, IELTS, and how to prepare for that. IELTS exam is an international exam to check your English, and it has four different parts. One is writing, second one is reading, third one is listening, and fourth one is speaking. Actually, all four segments are important to check your English. So I will tell you what happens in all four of them. Let's say speaking. So what they do, they ask you questions. Small question, short questions. You need to answer their questions for 2 to 3 minutes, and after that, they ask you a few more questions related to your life. And then they give you a cue card. In that card, there is a question written, and there are some uh, details that you need to give them about that question, and they give you 1 minute to think about it. So you can think, plan, and speak for 3 minutes continuously, non-stop. And then the next task is they again give you a topic to talk about, and you can talk about again for 4 to 5 minutes, and on the basis of that they judge your spoken English. The second one, and there is no first and second and third, but I will tell you about the next, you can say the next segment is reading. In reading, they give you one paragraph to read, and about that paragraph, they have different questions for you to answer. There are different formats, sometimes matching, sometimes choosing the right option out of 3 or 4 options which are already given, and these kind of things are there. So, if you read your article carefully, you can certainly give the right answers for that. The next segment is writing. The writing has two tasks. The first task is they give you a diagram in what you say, like the first segment, the first task, you can explain around 150 words. And the second segment, which is task 2, they give you the topic for 250 words. You need to explain it. So your written explanation they check, and let me tell you that you need to be careful at the time of writing, because the word limit is not very hard and fast, but if it is smaller or shorter, then it will be a problem. You will get low band. It shows that you don't know how to explain that. So what you need to do is write between 250 to 270, but don't try to write it the small article. Write in an explanatory way. Explain in details. And so I told you about reading and writing in brief. Now let me come to listening. Listening part is many people get difficulties in listening because of accent. They talk in British accent, and there are questions that would be given to you, so you can look at that questions, and then they will play an audio. So you need to listen to the audio, and according to the audio you need to write the right words there are fill in the blank section, so you can choose the right word. For that you need to listen to it very carefully. So if you listen and write, but the problem comes, most students face this problem, that they listen to that and they try to catch, and sometimes it moves, and you are still waiting for the question, and because you are still waiting for the question, two more questions are gone. So you miss 3 4 questions that way. So if you want to get good marks in that, you need to give your full attention and listen, and by any chance the first question is gone or second question is gone, quickly move to the next question. This is how you can miss only 1 or 2 questions, rest of the questions you can catch. So don't try to just get stuck in one question, because that can be a cause for you to miss 2 3 questions forward. So these are the things you need to be very careful about IELTS exam. Now, I would like to tell you how to prepare for that. Many students make these mistakes. They just go for mock test, one after another, one after. That is not improving your English. You know the pattern, how to go for that exam, how to answer those questions. For learning pattern, mock test is important. But for improving your English, you need to do the overall improvement. And for that, I would like to tell you that for writing, you need to write every day at least one page and see how good you are writing. Check its grammar, read it 2 3 times, and try to improve it. Improving means using better words, using idioms, using conjunctions, which we call it linking words, which are very important in writing section. And for listening practice, there are so many mock tests, there are so many listening things available on YouTube. So you can go and listen to it and try to do the work. If you do it every day, you will eventually improve your listening. I suggest my students to listen to BBC podcast, BBC English podcast every day. And don't worry if you don't understand much. If you listen to it every day for a month, your understanding will become better. And for speaking practice, your audio recorder can be a very good mechanism. You can speak on a topic and record your voice. And if you record what you speak, so after that you can listen to it and see the quality. And then you can listen to your own talk and you can match and you can tally and see how many mistakes you are making and why you are making those mistakes. So these are few tips I wanted to give you today for IELTS preparation exam.